crazy hair this morning. Good morning. It's so beautiful today. I slept by this lake in the mountains in Spain. And it's 7:30 and now I am starting a hike. And I thought sleeping by the lake, because last night this fog rolled in like at 9 o'clock or something. Oh wow, I hadn't seen that yet. That's so cool. But last night this fog rolled in just as I was going to sleep, and it made my tent like so wet, and I was like, oh no, everything's gonna be so damp in the morning. I have to put away a wet tent. But you know what, this like kind of warm wind blew in, dried everything right up. So now it's like relatively, compared to the last few days, warm outside, and all of my stuff is dry, so that's pretty nice. And I slept by the lake and it was beautiful. It's great. It's so beautiful out this morning. Like, look at the sunrise on those mountains. Ugh, beautiful. And you know, you just don't get that when you sleep inside every day. So like the weather was super bad for the last like 2-3 days, whatever. Like it's snowing, it's blowing sideways, like freezing cold, pouring rain. Terrible, terrible. So spent a couple of nights in a refuge. A couple of free ones. And a couple of paid ones or whatever. Anyway, so I've been sleeping indoors for a few nights. And it's like, it's not what I'm here for. It was necessary because it was freezing and so wet. But like now, last night it got down to like 3 degrees, so it was cold, but it was dry. It was beautiful. The stars were out. It was lovely, lovely. But the other two guys spent a night in like a motel. And I was like, why? I want to sleep outside. So, slept outside by myself. And then now I get to hike to the sunrise over these beautiful mountains instead of like eating breakfast at a table full of randos. Yeah, that is my preference. To each their own. But I'm out here to be in the mountains, not to be in a hotel. So that's just me. It sounded really judgy, but it's definitely not. Like, oh, everyone should be able to hike their own hike. I just am so happy that I chose to sleep outside and I get to see the beautiful sunrise. That's really all that was. It was like, I'm so stoked that I chose to sleep in my tent last night because it's so beautiful. Ah. Okay, it's slippery and wet now. Okay, and I'm officially crossing back into France. We're no longer in Spain. Ooh, terrible. There we go. Look how pretty that is. A little snack, brioche and cheese. It's delicious. It's probably not how you're supposed to eat it. The French have so many rules about how you're allowed to eat your food, but I don't care. No, please don't. You just need to go the other way. Ah, there's not another trail. Just pick somewhere else to go. Oh my god. Look at you all. What are you doing? What kind of a party are you having? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, you're the best. Thanks very much. Oh my god. course, it's gotta be on the trail that's like on a cliff. I love it. It's awesome. What in the hell am I supposed to do with you all? Huh? What do I do with all these sheep? They're on the trail. Well, I think maybe that's the end of the conga line. We call it when it's a line of sheep. Are we doing the conga? Are we doing something else? Go on. Go on. Up the hill you go. You can do it. I believe in you. You can do it.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end, close the chapter dignified. Dang girl, you did it again. But will it ever be enough when I'm bent on trying to keep it tough? Will I ever settle down, happy with the here and now? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? If only I could build a tower, pierce right through the clouds, saxophones at every hour. Who hasn't heard of me now? Then will I have had enough of trying to keep myself free?
Look at all these vultures. There's some dead animal over there, and these giant vultures are just going to town on it. It's crazy. Wow, they're so big. Or but never just like eating something.
I saw that 3 years ago at the event.
If only I could find a way to put an angel on your shoulder, tell you true things every day. By the time you get older, maybe it could be enough.
Just took a little dip in the lake. Can you see the lake? Yeah. And it was so nice. The water was like just like comfortably cold. Not like freezing cold, like alpine cold, but just like comfortably cold where you could get all the way in and like scrub off a little of the salt and sweat and mud from today. And then I rinsed my shirt out because it's been a really long time since I washed my shirt. I showered in a very fast ice cold refuge shower like 3 or 4 days ago. 3 days ago? But my shirt hasn't been washed like at all this stage, maybe? Ew, gross. Yeah, anyway, it smells terrible. And I'm not exactly sure when I can wash it because I'm just not stopping. I just keep hiking. So, I don't know. I should figure that out. But it's rinsed. And it's hanging in the sun. So... I look so cool in my turtle shell. It's so windy this morning. Yeah, so I'm eating breakfast in my tent. And just hiding from the wind. It was windy a lot of last night, but I think I slept pretty well for the parts that weren't windy, so that's nice. 13 kilometers to town today. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to do a little resupply and then carry on. I don't know. It's so weird when I'm like almost at the end of this thing. It's just a strange thing. Good morning. It's 200 more kilometers to the end of this thing, which is pretty cool. I'm feeling very good about that. I feel like it's time to like complete this thing, which I think is exactly how I would hope to feel, and not be like, no, I wish it was longer, or oh, I wish it was more. I'm like very satisfied with the whole experience. I think it's been awesome. And I'm also like feeling ready to like go do some cool stuff. So I mean, this is also cool, but like some different creative projects and like, you know, get to work on some stuff. But yeah, today I go into Luscan and do like a little resupply top up. I still have food, not like a lot, but I gotta get more dinners. And then keep on hiking, and then I think I just have like maybe 6 days left or something. Like not long at all. It's crazy. And the terrain's getting like easier. Like yesterday I did 35 kilometers and it was super chill, and I was like, oh, it's nice. Nice to be able to do like a bigger day again without like dying. So this was another one of those times when a bunch of strangers totally helped us out. We got to this little village, and the store that we thought we would resupply at was closed for the season. So we sat in this bar to have a coffee and make a new plan, and the bar owner rallied the town together to grab us a bunch of food for our next leg of the journey. I'm just trying to do as many stitches as possible so we'll stay for 200 kilometers.
It's okay, don't worry.
We had to do a little bit of gear repair here because Vincent's backpack got chewed on by a fox because he left a croissant in his pocket and left the backpack in the vestibule. Oops. These guys are drunk after 2 glasses of wine.
En dehors, j'ai acheté des cigarios, j'ai pensé à Joe, j'ai envoyé des photos, je regarde Joe, je prends des cigarios comme ça.
Everyone is here to buy cheese. So much cheese. This woman is like 89 years old and is still running this cheese shop, so we added this to our resupply.
La cascade, c'est du mist. On a du mist aussi, mais il n'est pas fait encore.
Ouais, d'accord.
On attend du
Bah,
bouchon.
je vais prendre des deux, moi.
Allez-vous.
Attends, on va choisir entre les deux. Bah, ouais. Comme ça. Ouais.
C'est du vache, ça, hein, 9,50 kilos.
The cabin is sadly locked, so no one can sleep in it. And there's so many rocks. Funny little resupply dinner tonight. This little cabin is like close. There's the kind of front entry that you could sleep in, but it's just like a cement room that smells like cheese. So we set our tents up out there. It's prettier out there anyway. And then tonight is like cheese and sausage and bread, because that's what we were given by the lovely folks at the bar that we had a coffee at this morning, because the little grocery store in town is closed for the season now. So we had no food. I mean, I had extra, but so we're eating food. The sky is just like, it's like sherbet colored. It's so beautiful. This is what I'll miss when I have to go back to not living in a tent. It's just having this be my front yard, backyard view every day. Like, just incredible. And I just get to sit here and look at it while I brush my teeth. And that is not something I get at home, so I will miss that. These cotton candy colored skies. Ah, yeah, so pretty. We have less than 200 kilometers left. Yep. Which is probably like 6 days. Maybe 7. It's supposed to be good weather for the entire week, which is actually really abnormal in this part of France. It's typically raining, so this is pretty nice. Yeah, I can't think about it too hard because I'll get all like sappy because it's been such a cool journey, and I'm so grateful to be here. I've had such a good time and met so many lovely people and seen so many beautiful places, and really just had such a beautiful adventure. And yeah, I don't know, I'm very much looking forward to the next few days, and for some reason a whole bunch of Hexatrekkers have kind of like lumped together, so there's like 8 of us within like a day of each other right now. So it would be so fun if we could all like complete it sort of at the same time, or like close to. I think that would be quite cute. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, only a few more nights in this little tent here in France. Yeah. Anyway, good night.